What's good, y'all? It's Ali back at it again with another YouTube video in which I give you guys mental models you can use to become extremely successful and accomplish all the goals you are after. So let's get right into it. So today we have a super saucy one. This one is just too clean to me, bro. I fucking love this shit. And that is talking about self-belief. Because a lot of you guys have been told through like success porn and just niggas talking about belief in general, oh, believe in yourself, bro. Just have self-belief. And you're like, I bet. And then someone will ask you, well, do you believe in yourself now? And you're like, I think. It's like, nigga, you don't know how to do it. You don't know how to gain self-belief. You don't even know how to believe in yourself. So that's where we're going to break in your mind today to make sure you do believe in yourself and you really understand what it means to have self-belief and to believe in yourself. So first, as always, to define self-belief in the context of you achieving your goals, it's basically just awareness of your abilities. Okay. So a lot of you guys have massive goals for your life, which you should. Oh, hell yeah, I love massive goals. I mean, why else would you even be watching this video if you didn't? But the thing is, with these massive goals, you guys will say, I kind of lack self-belief. I don't really believe I can do this thing. But the thing is, rightfully so. You shouldn't just randomly believe in yourself. You shouldn't randomly have self-belief. That is what's called delusion. And I don't want you guys to be delusional. I don't fuck with the, oh, fake it till you make it. You should not be faking shit because the premise is already wrong. You're faking it. One of the hardest things to do in life is to maintain a lie. The lying part is easy, but maintaining the lie is hard. Why? Because it's not true. And you have to align your act. You have to basically act how you're not thinking. You know something isn't true, but you're acting completely different. And you always get caught in a lie. That's why you should never be faking self-belief. You should never be believing in yourself. You should actually work for it. Because a big theme of my channel is that everything worth having in life must be worked for. Whether it be physical things or a mental state of being. If you want to be confident, and I've also recently made a confident video, and this is very connected to it, so I'll link that down below. But if you want to be confident, you have to work for that. You want to be charismatic, you have to work for that. You want to believe in yourself and have self-belief, you have to work for that. For physical shit, if you want a fast car, you got to work for that shit. You want bad bitches, I'll fuck with a hoes. You got to work for that shit, right? You want a lot of money, you have to work for that shit. All things worth having in life must be worked for. So essentially what I mean by this, when I say self-belief is just awareness of your abilities, your current abilities might not align directly with whatever your current imagination or your dream or massive ambition for your life is. Let me give you guys an example. Let's say you want to be the most famous bodybuilder in the world. You're like, man, I want to be the most famous bodybuilder in the world. Like, that shit would just be awesome. I would love that shit. It's just like my purpose in life. Great. But if you've never set foot in the gym before, it's really hard to believe you can do that shit. It'd be hard to believe, right? Because it's like you've never even set foot in the gym, but you want to be the most famous bodybuilder in the world? Like, cool, my nigga, but like, it's hard to believe you're going to be able to do that. So what does this tell us? If you want to believe you can do something, you have to work up to the ability level that makes it feel real for you. So let's switch up the game here. So if you're like, you know what, I want to be the most famous bodybuilder in the world. I want to get huge, but you've never set foot in the gym before. So what this means is you have to go to the gym. You have to go start lifting weight. You have to go start working out, right? And every single time you work out, you get stronger. You get better at setting your workouts. You get better at tracking your macros. And you keep working out. You keep working out for years go by. Someone's like, damn, bro, you looking fucking huge. You should start competing. You're like, well, yeah, I'm kind of aware of my abilities. I'm pretty big. So let me start competing. You start competing, small competitions, whatever you can get your hands on. You compete, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you get in third one, you get in third another one. Then, okay, you get second in one. You worked harder, you got in second in one. Okay, now you got second. You keep getting second. Now you start getting first in competitions, local competitions, right? I don't know exactly how bodybuilding competitions work, but just work with me here. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, now you go to bigger competitions and bigger competitions. You're getting second, third at some of these. Now you're going first. Now you're getting around some of the best bodybuilders in the world. And then you sit and you look around and you're like, yo, I can do this shit. I can really do this shit because I have so much evidence of my abilities. I'm super aware of them. And based off my awareness of my abilities, this goal or ambition that I've had for my life, I have it now. And what's weird is that there's a lot of men that reach the pinnacle of their craft and they constantly are like, you know what? I would have never imagined I'd be able to get here. And it's almost in that way, their abilities were able to outwork their own ambition. And this is why everything always breaks down to the work and training. So to even get directly into what is actionable here, because instead of hearing all the stupid shit around just believe in yourself and self-belief, no, we work for shit over here. So if you want a strong sense of self-belief and whatever you're trying to achieve, what does this mean? You have to train. You have to train. Whatever you have to do, just like I was talking with the gym example I just said, you have to start going to the gym if you want to become the best bodybuilder in the world. It's a prerequisite. Imagine you're trying to teach a 4-year-old or 5-year-old calculus or algebra. Bro, this nigga don't even know 1 + 1 or 2 + 2. How the fuck is he gonna do algebra or this other shit? There's prerequisites. So if you want to have this insane belief and the insane goal for your life, bet. I want you guys to dream as big as you possibly can. Have as big ambitions as you possibly can. But I want you to work up to the ambition. I want you to work your self-belief up to the point that it's so certain that you're gonna get the thing. Just like the 4-year-old, bro, let me teach you 1 + 1 and 2 + 2. So then you could go to algebra. And then from algebra, you could go to calculus and so on and so forth, right? So you want to train, because what is training going to do? It's going to create evidence. Evidence of what? Evidence of your ability. That's the point here. You train so you can gain evidence of your ability, and that will increase your self-belief of accomplishing big things. You do not just deserve to have self-belief. You do not just deserve to believe in yourself. Everything worth having in life must be worked for, as I was saying earlier. So you train, you gain evidence, you gain more abilities, right? And then naturally what happens? Your self-belief goes up. You believe in yourself more. The harder you go, the harder you train, the more evidence you will gain. You will look at your abilities, you'll be aware of your abilities and be like, yo, I'm getting cold, I'm getting better. I'm kind of getting nice. I'm getting huge. So your belief is increasing and your ceiling increases. A lot of guys are like, bro, I want to reach my max potential. I'm like, well, you need to start working, bro. Because the ceiling for what your potential looks like is dependent on your current abilities and how much you train and how much evidence you have. But when you start training, once you start gaining evidence, you'll look at your abilities, realize how much better you're getting, and your self-belief will increase. So I hope this shit makes a lot of sense for you guys. Very simple model, but super powerful. And understanding this has really changed my life, because I have these big aspirations and dreams and ambitions for my life. I want to reach the peak of my masculinity. I want to be one of the coldest niggas on the planet. But that only happens if I do the work now, if I train as hard as I possibly can now, and I gain as much evidence as I possibly can. So I can become more aware of my ability because I have the evidence. It's not going to go away. I did the work. So naturally, my belief in myself is going to go up. So if this shit makes so much fucking sense and is life-changing for you, like and subscribe, bro. Like this shit up. I want more guys to see this shit so they realize that, no, I shouldn't just believe in myself for no reason, right? I shouldn't just have natural self-belief. I should work for it, and I can work for it. I can work for it, so I should. And then you do. But the only way more guys see this is if you like the fucking video. So like the video, y'all. Like the video. And even moreover, subscribe. Because I'm dropping insane game like this every day. I'm doing this shit every day. I'm cooking every fucking day, y'all. Because I love this shit. Because understanding this shit has changed my life. And it can change y'all's too. So like and subscribe. Join the fam. We're trying to grow the fam. We're trying to get this shit big. We're trying to get me rich and famous, as I always say at the videos. So, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, if you mess with it, show the love as I described. And I'll catch you guys in the next YouTube video. Deuces.